Hey y'all, welcome back. This is BT Color with Maddie Spices. Today we're going to cook for you some blackened jumbo shrimp with pasta Romano Parmigiano. You're going to love it. Let's do it.
Alrighty. Well, first, we're going to do the pasta. So let's get started. First, we're going to add chicken broth, chicken stock. About 6 ounces of that. We're going to let that get a little warm first. As soon as that gets warm, then we're going to go with our whipping cream. And today, I am using whipping cream, but not heavy. Okay, you can use heavy if you like, but today I'm not. And it'll be okay either way. Okay, and it's about 8 ounces of that. And of course, I'll have the instructions and ingredients in the descriptions below. Okay, so do know that. And please, if you get a chance, give us a thumbs up. We would really love it and appreciate it. Okay, so right now we're going to let these two kind of get together and kind of marry each other and get them going. Next, as it gets warm, I'm going to go ahead and add this butter, and using about 3/4 of a stick, and it is salted. We'll give that pasta, those noodles, a little flavor. We're going to let this melt down. Once this melts down, then we'll go ahead and start adding the other ingredients. But right now, this is what we're going to do. Looking good so far. Alright, it's moving a little faster than I want it to move, but I do want it to move for us. Okay, stir it a little bit, keep it going. Oh, the butter is about melted. Got a little piece here that's being a little stubborn, but it's all going down. It's doing pretty good. Now, let's go ahead and add our cheese. I'm going to go ahead with the Parmesan first. 2 ounces of it. Okay. And secondly, the Romano. I got 3 ounces of it. Okay. Start moving that around so it won't stick to the pan at the bottom there. And you'll start to see it starting to melt already. So that's good. Just moving it all around. Let everybody start to come together. And this is some of the stuff they try to serve you in the restaurants at an extreme price, where you can do it at home a lot better, a lot less expensive, and enjoy it at your leisure. Okay, we got that cheese about melted, so we're going to go ahead and go with some fresh garlic here. I have about 2 tablespoons stuffed in here. Okay, let's get that going, moving it all around. Starting to smell that cheese, and I'm not going to say I wish you could smell it, because that's not fair. If you could, I think you would be enjoying it. These two cheeses are coming together beautifully. You cannot complain. And go ahead and add now my salt and pepper. Right now I got it at about 1/4 and of a teaspoon to add of salt. And actually, before I actually add it, I want to just try to see where that butter content is that added the salt. That's good. That's good. And you may want to add just a little bit more salt so that it will carry those noodles. Okay. My little salt shaker here. It's good. I'm going to do some fresh pepper with it here. Again, both are about 1/4 of a teaspoon, but you want to taste it as you go so you can decide how much salt and pepper you want to use. That's about where we want it. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the 2 sprigs, I already cut them, of green onions. Let's add that. Give it a little color, a little texture, 9 yards. Alright. Let heat up just a bit. Right now I have the heat on about medium. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add those noodles. You can use the noodles that you want. For this dish, I typically add about 12 ounces of angel hair. Okay, I'll put it right in there. Some people don't like to do this, but I like for those seasonings of that sauce to get into the noodles. Some like to just ladle it over the noodles. You can see that all come together. There you go. Let that simmer for another couple minutes or so. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little parsley here. I'll put a little bit more later as well. Now I'm going to turn that all the way down to low. Just let it just simmer. You want to cook this slowly. That allows the cheeses to melt and they all start to marinate together. And that's what we're doing here. That's looking good. And as it cools, the sauce will thicken a little more. There we go. Let's see what we got here. So I'm going to plate this first. Just the pasta. Oh, that looks delicious. Okay. Got that there. Nice healthy portion of it. Put a little, top it with a little more parsley. Some fresh cracked pepper. Black pepper, that is. And there you are, the pasta. All right, let's get back to it. Gonna blackening these beautiful shrimp here. Okay, I have left part of the tail on. I have deveined them and took off the body of the shells. But I like it. You can do it the way you want. You can take it completely off. But this gives you a little something to do while you eat. I love it. So, first thing, after deveining these things, you want to make sure they're completely dry. Pat them down with a nice towel. Make sure it's clean. Make sure the shrimp are clean. Okay? Then you want to add some delicious butter. Okay? My butter is salted. I like it to get in there. Kind of help with the seasoning. And you never can go wrong with good old butter. Okay? So you want to make sure those get worked around. Make sure that butter hits all of it. And get there nice. Get there nicely. Okay? Good. Next. Okay? You want to take your blackening seasoning. Again, I'm using Maddie's. And you want to get this seasoning all over these things. Okay, you want to work it in. Okay, front and back. Okay, make sure your exhaust system is working well. Make sure your pan is extremely hot. I'm using a cast iron pan here, and I've had it on the high for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes now, and I'm going to let it continue to get high till I continue to seasoning these shrimp up. Okay, and as I said, you want that seasoning to be on each side of those shrimp, as you can see there. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'm going to plate these first so you can see them also. Again, here are those shrimp. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more there. So I want it on both sides nicely. Okay, as you can see, so don't be afraid. It's not going to overdo it. This is not one of those where you can overdo it. Okay, here we go. So let's get them down. And you want to get them down and don't move them about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes at top on each side. Okay, would like this to be a little hotter than this. There we go. I don't want to overcrowd it there. Those are looking great. Looking really good. Just let them sit there. Don't be impatient. Make sure you got a good contact. Make sure they just sit there. You sit there and go. Another good thing is for these is to have them at room temperature before they hit your pan. You don't want your pan to cool off too much. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and start to flip them one at a time, right back in their spot. Look at that color. That's exactly what we want. Look at the color on those. And that's what we want. That's the blackening dish right there. That's what you want when you go to your restaurant. This is what you should be served. If you could just smell this product on these things. Look at the color there. Those are going to be delicious going down. Alright. You give those another 30 seconds or so, and we'll be going. Alright. I think we are ready to go. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Look at that. That is blackening at its best. That. There we go, folks. That is beautiful. Now, for the last part of this deal. Got our pasta. It's beautiful. And let's top it off. And there we go. I need for you to see this. there we are. There we are. Nothing better. Hope you enjoy it. Please give us some likes. Let us know what you think in the comments section. The ingredients will be down in the description below. But thank you for spending this time with Maddie Spices and myself. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thank you.